Hey everyone. Hey everyone, this is Rehema Stevens, the edutainer. And hey, I wanted to talk with you briefly today about mastering the art of catch and release. Now, many of you are probably going, what the heck is she talking about today? Well, I posted this on Facebook and Twitter a few days ago and got some really interesting responses to this, but I'm a strong believer if you're going to be successful in anything, then you have got to learn how to embrace and be open to meeting all types of people, meeting everyone you can possibly meet, because you never know who you might meet. And then also you must know when it's time to let people go. And for a lot of people, I'm realizing it is difficult for people to let people go. And I know you're going, well, you mean cut them out of my life forever? Possibly, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But because if they're not adding some type of value to your life, then why do you have them around? Why are they taking up space in your phone, in your email database, on your Facebook and Twitter? And so we've gotten to the point where the more numbers we see behind our name or our status or whatever, that has become more important than quality, quantity over quality. And so I'm going to be honest with you, I'm choosing quality every day of the week. And so just recently I made a series of cuts and deletions off of my Facebook and Twitter because I'm looking to create value-added relationships, and there were individuals who I had not made contact with. I didn't see personally a value of keeping them myself, nor was I getting any response from them. And so there's a couple of things that you can look at, and this is not me being mean in any way, shape, or form. It's just how I operate. And so I just want to make some suggestions for those of you who are looking to really create quality network relationships. Some things you need to look for, or should look for. Number one, value. Are they adding value to you personally, your personal life, or your professional life? If so, keep them. Are you adding value to them? You should be wanting to add value to everyone you come in contact with. So that's another reason why you may find yourself getting cut. But at the same time, are you adding value to those who are in your network? And so that's another way of figuring out who should stay and who should go. Also, you want to make sure that the relationship is reciprocal. If I'm always responding to your Facebook status updates and tweets, if I'm always reaching out to you by email, if I'm always corresponding with you via IM, but I'm not getting any reciprocal conversation, or it's not being reciprocated, then it might be time for you to look at possibly cutting that individual from your network, because it has to be reciprocal. Unless you're being mentored. I mentor students, and so I have an open door policy when it comes to phone calls and text messages and emails. People come and go, but they still have access to me as a mentor. And so with that respect, I may not necessarily reach out to them, but they have access to reach out to me. So in that case, if you're being mentored and they've left the door open, obviously you want to keep that person in your phone or your database, because that's working for you, okay? And it's also working for them, in a way. So you want to take a look at that. And then the last thing you want to take a look at is engagement. Are we actively engaging in conversation? Are we actively exchanging ideas and concepts and material that's going to be adding value to this business or personal relationship? Engagement is important. And so if any of these three things, value, reciprocation, or engagement, is not taking place in the relationships you've connected and made connection with, people, connections in your network, then it may be time for you to cut the cord, hit the delete button, hit the unlike button, and get out of there, so you can make room for those who are really going to be adding value, people who are really going to be someone you're going to engage with and have a reciprocal relationship. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the art of catch and release. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid. This is not personal. It's business. It's not like your personal attack on anyone personally. You're not making an announcement. I know some people make these huge announcements about making cuts. Just go ahead and do it. You don't have to make an announcement. You're making a decision based upon what's important to you in your life and in your business, and that's all that matters. And so Do it in a spirit of excellence. Do it because you know it's necessary. You want to make room for someone else. So I hope that was helpful to you. Go ahead and create the best network that you can. Those who are adding value to you, cut those who are not, so you can make room for someone else. So until next time, this is Rehema Stevens, the Edutainer. God bless y'all.